The year is 711 AD. The sun rises over the Strait of Gibraltar, and the light catches a vast fleet of ships. These are not Roman galleys, these are Arab vessels. They carry with them the warriors of Islam, poised to change the course of history. The Strait of Gibraltar is a narrow gateway. It separates the continents of Africa and Europe. It has always been a strategic choke point. Here, the fate of empires is often decided. The ships come closer, and we can see men on the decks. They are a diverse group, Arabs, Berbers, and others. United by their faith, they are driven by the promise of glory. They are about to embark on a conquest that will reverberate through the ages. The Visigothic Kingdom ruled the Iberian Peninsula, a region rich in history and culture. It was a land of vast potential, with fertile farmlands and scenic landscapes that promised prosperity. However, it was a kingdom divided, with fragmented territories and internal conflicts. Internal strife and power struggles among the nobility weakened its defenses, leaving it vulnerable. The Visigoths were not united, and their grip on power was tenuous, with nobles often at odds and the king struggling to maintain control. Across the Strait of Gibraltar lay North Africa, a land ablaze with a new and fervent faith. Islam had arrived with astonishing speed and power, spreading rapidly across the region. It swept across North Africa, uniting the tribes under its banner and creating a formidable force. The Umayyad Caliphate emerged as a rising power, eager to expand its influence and territory. The Islamic conquest of North Africa had been swift and decisive, showcasing their military prowess. The Berbers, the native inhabitants of North Africa, had joined the Muslim armies, adding to their strength. They proved to be fierce and capable warriors, known for their combat skills and resilience. The stage was set for a momentous clash of civilizations: the Visigothic Kingdom, weakened by internal divisions and strife, versus the rising power of the Umayyad Caliphate, energized and united by its new faith. This confrontation would shape the future of the Iberian Peninsula and beyond. Tariq ibn Ziyad was a general in the Umayyad army, a formidable force in the early Islamic world. He was a Berber by birth, known for his military prowess and strategic brilliance. His skills were honed in the rugged terrains of North Africa. Tariq was given command of the expeditionary force to the Iberian Peninsula, a mission that would change the course of history. His orders were clear: to scout the land and assess the strength of the Visigothic Kingdom. This was no small task, as the Visigoths were a formidable power in the region. Tariq landed on the southern coast of Spain and established a foothold at the Rock of Gibraltar, a location that would become legendary. This strategic location would serve as a staging ground for the coming invasion. It provided a vantage point and a secure base for his forces. The rock would forever bear his name: Jabal Tariq, the Mountain of Tariq, corrupted over time to Gibraltar. Tariq addressed his men with a speech that would be remembered for generations. He knew that some were afraid. The uncertainty of battle weighed heavily on their minds. They were far from home, about to face a powerful enemy. The Visigoths were known for their strength and resilience. His words were etched in history. "My brothers in Islam, there is no escape for you." His voice carried the weight of destiny. "The sea is behind you, and the enemy before you. There is no turning back. You have nothing to count on except for your courage and your steadfastness." With these words, Tariq inspired his men to face the challenges ahead with unwavering resolve. Word reached King Roderic, the Visigothic ruler of the Arab landing. The news was alarming, as it signaled a significant threat to his reign and the stability of his kingdom. He assembled a large army to confront the invaders. The Visigothic forces, though numerous, were hastily gathered and lacked cohesion. The two forces met near the Guadalete River in the summer of 711 AD. The location was strategic, with the river providing a natural barrier and a critical point of defense. The Battle of Guadalete was about to begin. Tensions were high as both sides prepared for a confrontation that would shape the future of the region. It would decide the fate of Spain. The outcome of this battle would determine who would control the Iberian Peninsula. The Visigothic army was large but unwieldy. Their numbers were impressive, but their lack of discipline and internal divisions weakened their effectiveness. The Muslim army was smaller but more disciplined. Led by the brilliant general Tariq ibn Ziyad, they were well organized and highly motivated. Tariq ibn Ziyad, a master tactician, used his forces with skill. He outmaneuvered the Visigoths, employing clever strategies and swift movements to gain the upper hand. The Muslim army's cavalry, swift and deadly, wreaked havoc on the enemy ranks. Their speed and precision were unmatched, causing chaos among the Visigothic soldiers. King Roderic, the last Visigothic king of Spain, was slain on the battlefield. His death was a significant blow to the morale of his troops. His death marked the end of an era. The Visigothic Kingdom, which had ruled Spain for centuries, was now in its final moments. The Visigothic Kingdom, weakened by internal divisions and outmaneuvered on the battlefield, crumbled. The once mighty kingdom was now a shadow of its former self. The Battle of Guadalete was a decisive victory for the Umayyad Caliphate. Their triumph marked the beginning of a new era in the Iberian Peninsula. It opened the way for the rapid conquest of most of the Iberian Peninsula. The Umayyad forces quickly expanded their territory, reshaping the region's history.